All right, let's start off here with Jacoby Myers, currently ranked by the consensus at 42. So the 42nd ranked receiver. Hey, the last year, the 42nd wide receivers in fantasy scored 106 points. In 2024, Jacoby Myers scored 131 points. So that's a 25-point difference. He can afford to lose 25 points off his fantasy totals and be ranked 42nd. So he's got some room to digress, let's say. But Geno Smith comes in here, has better quarterback than he's had last. Hey, Geno threw for 4,000 yards, 4,300. Hey, top, he's competent quarterback coming in. And the fears of Jack Beck here have kind of subsided a little bit. He's running with his second team. Hey, I'm not saying he's not going to be around, but hey, it still looks like Jacoby's number one in town. Trey Tucker's been running kind of number two. So anyway, I wrote a program. We're going to go through the list. I got the stale spreadsheet list of them all. And instead of that, we're going to put it to pictures, right? And go through all these and find out who comes in undervalued and overvalued by the rankings. Let's take a look.
Welcome into Fantasy AI. Moving on.
All right, let's get started here in Green Bay. Number one on the list, minus 47 is Jaden Reed here. Jaden Reed finished 20th in fantasy last year, yet they got him ranked 46th this year. Let's bring in his new teammate, Matthew Golden. Of course, Matthew Golden joins the team. He was a first-round pick, 4.29 speed, catches the contested catches despite 5'11". They use that first-round pick on him. So, hey, there's going to be new competition for him, right? They have the number one easy schedule, Green Bay. So let's take a look at hey, look at this. Last year, he had the 42nd amount of touches for a wide receiver, yet he finished 20th. So doing it on the little bit of touches he's getting, and he did it. Missed a couple games, you're ranked even higher than the 20th, right? So he bulked up a little bit. Here, put on some little bit of weight up to 199, played at 187 last year. That's a lot of weight. But anyway, got a reassurance from the GM here just a few weeks back that, hey, they still view him as the top receiver in town. So, hey, I think, wow, they're underranking him here. And these wide receivers at that rate, the 46th ranking, the 44th ranking, well, you can take them both. And if I take one, I'm taking Jaden Reed because I think they're underestimating him. Of course, we get a possible comeback for Jordan Love last year, right? Has the ninth easiest schedule. And, of course, they have the easiest schedule. So, hey, Green Bay's offense there, you can see for its fifth offense last year, 12th in passing. But, hey, there's room for improvement. Jordan Love improves. I just like this Green Bay. 46th, 44th, you take both. Just get on them. All right, moving on. All right, let's stay up north next. We've got Minnesota wide receivers Justin Jefferson, of course, Jordan Addison. Jordan Addison's minus 43 from last year. He finished 19th. They got him ranked down to 41st, right? Well, of course, there's not without news here. He's likely to face a 3-game suspension, right? So, hey, look back here. Hey, look, anyway, he missed the first pretty well 3 games last year and finished 19th, right? Another one, they're just like the overlooking here. He had the 41st amount of touches, finished 19th. Good touchdowns. He had 9 receiving touchdowns. Been good the whole, since he's entered the league, 10 years for rookie year. Last year, 10 points average. Hey, and this is his good third year coming up. We like those third-year wide receivers. They seem to do better. And he's the golden ticket if something would happen to Justin Jefferson. This is the number 16 passing, right? Well, why are they down on these two? Well, not just Jordan Addison for that few games we're going to miss, but I think I'm down 12 points on Justin Jefferson here too. And it probably centers around having J.J. McCarthy as their quarterback, right? Bring in this rookie quarterback, comes in, hey, but let's take a look here at Justin Jefferson here a little bit, right? Hey, NFL career yard or receiving yard average per game, right? Probably have some minimum 150-yard games or whatever. This is in history, 96.5 all time. He's delivered. And let's look at the quarterbacks he's had here. Kirk Cousins, hey, I'll give you that one's pretty good. Nick Mullins, Joshua Dobbs, Hall here, Manning. Can't even say it. And it's Sam Darnold. He's struggled with some quarterbacks, if you remember, over the years here, and has delivered, right? So why 12 points? They've recently moved him down to number 3 in the rankings, right? Hey, they had him at number 2, right? But now number 3, they moved CD Lamb ahead of him. Well, I'm telling you, just get all over Justin Jefferson. I'm not scared. I hope he slides a little bit. Maybe they move him to 4th. Get all over him. I'm not worried. He's done it with everyone. I mean, I could probably throw a pass to him and he'd score good, although I'm 60. Not me. Jordan Addison, though, too. It's a special little way. Hey, we can get in here and get a bargain, too. They move him down all the way to 41st ranking. If they drop him a little more, he's worth waiting for because when you get him back, you get that high average. Look at that 10 points a game for a wide receiver. That's good. Well, finished 19th last year. All right. And that's looking good. And he missed those games. That'd even be higher. Looks good. I'd get all over these Minnesota ones, too. Like them both. They're being undervalued. Right? Let's take a look at the next one. All right, up next is Detroit. You got Amon St. Brown and Jameson Williams here. You thought, hey, I'm not some NFC North kind of homer here. I don't know why they're the top of the list here. I don't know why they're on the NFC North wide receivers, bringing them down so much. Up first, Amon St. Brown. He finished 3rd. They've got him ranked 8th. And his teammate, Jameson Williams, JMO, here's 13th. Finished last year. They got him ranked 25th. They're bringing them both down. Of course, everyone's got a story, and this one's probably going to be that Jared Goff here. Jared Goff did pretty good last year. Finished 8th. But, well, they still got Dan Campbell. Of course, they lose Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator. All right. Well, the new offensive coordinator is John Morton. He says, hey, we're going to throw the ball deep this year. We're going to throw the ball downfield more. And he says, hey, J-Mo here is going to have a breakout year. Look, the offensive coordinator says that. So, hey, and same with Brown here, right? Can't argue with the production here. Look at that great production. And he had a little down last year. And he finished 3rd in fantasy. So we like them both. You get overall both of them. Schedule's middle of the road. But you can see they're the number 2 team in passing. Of course, all these teams up here in the North. So, hey, yeah, they lost Ben Johnson. But, hey, if something happens, they're going to, if the offense isn't doing like the number 2 offense they've had here, number 2 team in passing, well, they're struggling. They're going to have to pass to catch up then. It's even more passing if they're struggling. So, hey, I like it. Get all over these Detroit wide receivers. I just can't believe how undervalued. 37 points he's going to lose because Ben Johnson ain't there. And 19 here. I like them. And they lose their defense coordinator too. Well, hey, if defense is down, we'll have to score some more. Though their defense ain't going to be down with the stars they got. But get all over these Detroit ones too. Like them both here. It's like the big discount here. I like going discount shopping. All right, hit that subscribe button as the season gets closer. Our fantasy season, you want to be subscribed to get the latest. And give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Thank you. All right, up next we have Terry McLaurin and Brian Thomas Jr. Both being brought down minus 37 points, minus 33 points. Of course, on McLaurin here in Washington, he just is now put on the did not report list, right? So, hey, of course, he's holding out. He wants more money. This is the end of his contract last year, getting paid 22. Wants big payday like everybody else getting. So we'll see if how that gets resolved. So he is brought down some, but I'm telling you, just like the others, hopefully they'll bring him down a whole bunch in the rankings. All right. So okay, they haven't brought him down a whole bunch. 117. So they're not falling for it yet. But it just started this holdout, but maybe that's why they're bringing him down. Finished fifth last year. All right, indecision here. But if he comes in, everybody's happy camper. He start moving back up that rank, so that's why he's down. What about Brian Thomas Jr. here? Wow, fantastic finish last year. Number 4, you can see here on the 13th amount of touches. So he earned it, right? Very efficient here. Of course, here's the deal: is Travis Hunter's brought in. All right, first round pick, getting more reps at wide receiver because that's not in his natural position is more cornerback. That's what the only news we got here. But of course they're going to bring him down. I think, hey, everyone's going to come down on that sophomore slump year maybe. He had a little, and the 32 position schedule, right? So, hey, I'm kind of agreeing on this one. Brian Thomas Jr. made, and I'm going to lay off of him. And Travis Hunter, they're hyping him up. Let him hype him up. I'll pass on him too, right? See that 30-second schedule. So, hey, we'll let them go. And I'll keep my eye out here on McLaren, though. I always like a bargain. If they push him down too much, they'll jack him back up there high in the rankings if he comes signing. So, next up, we got Atlanta. I'm bringing them both down. This is the Kirk Cousins, obviously. You got new Michael Penix Jr., right? Hey, well, jury's out on him right now. But that's kind of what's going on there with the Atlanta ones. They're bringing him down because, hey, Kirk Cousins ain't in town. And that number 5 team passing they had last year, right? Number 6 team overall is to do with Kirk Cousins a little bit more and less Michael Penix Jr. Kirk Cousins still on the bench there, though. But we'll see how it gets going. And, of course, they got the running back there. Whew. Bijan Robinson's going to take a lot of that. But anyway, you can see the 14th schedule for these. These two. We're always looking for a bargain. And 11th ranking here on 6th finish. Middle of the road schedule. We'll see how this Atlanta downgrades progress here, right? Hey, we went over Jacoby Myers. How about Josh Downs here? And Michael Pittman to a certain extent. They've got them both down a little bit. This is off of last year's numbers. See, Josh Downs finished 38th. They got him ranked 47th. All right, a little bargain there. And, well, we're assuming that he gets a little improvement at quarterback with Daniel Jones. All right? So if Daniel Jones comes in, right now it's projected he's to win the quarterback. Hey, Richardson's been out with a shoulder problem. So, hey, if we get a little bump here, I'm liking this Josh Downs, the one I like. All right, so keep an eye out here for the Indy wide receivers as well. Up next, we got Garrett Wilson and Juwan Jennings, of course. They're always around here. 17 points off of Garrett Wilson and Juwan Jennings. I like them both. Been watching any of my videos. Number 4 schedule for him. Number 6 schedule for him. I just love both of these guys. I'm taking them. I hope they keep bringing them down a little bit. You see that 17 points down for him. Hey, he was the guy. Aaron Glenn says, hey, Garrett Wilson's going to get the ball to him as much as possible like that. Juwan Jennings, of course, only game in town, right? And he's there ready to go. Everybody else is on the pup, and he's there practicing. Not expected to hold out. Wants a new contract, but anyway, I like both of them. Let's get to the next one. All right, let's finish up the list with Mike Evans and Jerry Jeudy, a little undervalued here. Mike Evans finished 7th last year. They got him at rank 19th. That's minus 16 points. Jerry Jeudy also over here, 14 points underwater. Finished 17th. They got him ranked 24th. Probably different issues with it, different players. How about Calvin Ridley and Cortland Sutton? Well, Ridley here, they got him down, was 23rd, got him ranked 31st. Got a nice position schedule here. Of course, rookie quarterback coming in is his deal. All right, so Cam Ward probably going to have some growing pains as they get started. Maybe not. You know, his position schedule is number 5. So, and Cortland Sutton over here, Denver. So, I don't know why they're bringing him down a little bit next year. Oh, 31st schedule. That's a pretty tough schedule. And maybe they think he peaked last year. Zay Flowers and Shakir here down to 5 points and 3 points. They're basically where they were last year. So that's pretty well the list. Lad McConkey, 3 points, and Devontae 1 point. This is pretty well break even. You see, he's 11th and 12th, and 12th and 14th. So, all right, let's take a look at this.